Today is Monday, October 24th, 2022. Charlie here, and with me I have the lovely Dr. Jen. And we are about to do a skywalk. Or what is it? The
Treetop walk thing.
Treetop walk. Last time we came here, it was dark out, which was pretty in its own way, but then it was also rainy. So we opted to come take another look at it while it's light out and dry, so we weren't worried about all of the 24 kids trying to cram on the bridge at one time and jumping up and down and making me want to throw them over the side. Simply put, we figured we'd enjoy it more coming now versus having that previous time being our only experience. What do you say, Dr. Jen?
No, I agree. It's nice that it's also not raining this time.
Yes, I was saying that too. Like it's decent traction now, but when we were walking on this last time in October, when was it, September 2020, it was drizzly out enough that we both had to have ponchos on, and it was slicker than dog snot. The risk probably wasn't actually that high, but it was definitely enough to make me nervous. Especially seeing as it was packed with kids when we were last here, and they just had no sense of moderation or supervision. So like, it says no more than 8 at a time and no jumping, and they were all cramming onto the bridge. Yes, it is. And jumping up and down. I found myself wondering what's the likelihood of a catastrophic failure. But I digress. This is the Treetop walk. Are you having fun?
Mm-hmm.
You can still see the fire damage from, ooh, hello. Oh, don't bounce. Thanks, jackass. Always gotta be that guy that feels like it's funny to bounce on the bridge. On behalf of all of us, we hate you. I'm getting a look. And I deserve that, but I stand by what I said. Ooh, it's still slippery. That's interesting. Slow is smooth. Smooth is fast. It kind of does. I get it. He's trying to entertain his kid.
This dude was jumping. He was walking.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's also kind of bouncing. I don't know if you saw that. It's got a steeper angle than it looks like on camera. And the wood is kind of naturally slippery. So I love that it has a slippery when wet signs. It's kind of like saying... kind of like having signs on the beach that say the ocean is not dry. Like, well, no kidding. That doesn't really give you a whole lot of information to do much that you can do much with. There's my lady. There's all the cutesy Hansel and Gretel cabin things. There's a big random tower. For the purpose of being able to get pictures from a high thing.
You know, once you do it, you're like, why did I not do it sooner?
Well, because it costs money and it's high off the ground.
No, we're tired. You have no idea what you're talking about.
I don't. See, that's what I get for coming in at the end of a conversation and passing judgment.
Well, then that's why it's the most fun.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah. I'm admiring the bravery.
Whoa.
You ready? Yeah, go ahead.
Are you sure?
Thank you, ma'am. I have nightmare visions of dropping my phone in here, having it go between these silly floorboards. No running. I feel like there'd be a lot of problems that would be solved if you removed all the common sense safety signs and let Darwinian evolution take its course, but I digress. And Jenna's shaking her head. That wasn't funny.
No, go ahead.
Fireflies of the Smokies. 19 species of fireflies in the Smoky Mountains, and they're the only species in America. Synchronous fireflies are the only species in America whose individuals can synchronize their flashing light patterns, so that's handy. That's for mating purposes. Late May to mid-June, so it's not happening now. Now you just have to admire all the pretty colors.
You don't. I don't mind this battle.
Well, good for you. Here's a medal.
Ready?
Ready? Oh, that's pretty. Significantly less intimidating when there aren't hordes of jumping, screaming kids on the bridge with you. Oh, hey. Smoky Mountain bears. You saw one of those. 1,500 bears in the park. 2 bears per square mile. It's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive density. Bears who have access to human foods and garbage have half the normal life expectancy of other bears. That's counterintuitive. Excellent climbers, good swimmers, run as fast as 30 miles an hour. That's like Usain Bolt speeds. That's impressive. In fact, a little faster, in fact. Usain Bolt's top speed is 29 miles an hour.
That girl's doing really good.
What's that?
That little girl's doing really good.
She is. She's naturally fearless. That's impressive. What else we got up here? Biodiversity in the Smokies. 60,000 to 80,000 species live here. 100 species of native trees found in the Smokies, more than in any other North American national park. Great Smoky Mountains is the most biodiverse park in the national park system. I wouldn't have called that. Or do if you want to remove yourself from the gene pool. Yay, Darwin.
Oh, you're fine.
Oh, okay. Huh. Doesn't seem like it. And we're high above like the ground of in like Gatlinburg, but as far as relative altitude above like the forest floor. It doesn't look like we're ever any more than 30 feet off the ground. I don't know, maybe 40. Don't exactly have a measuring tape with me. Nor any natural desire to stand here and analyze it on a swinging rope bridge. Alrighty.
Almost done.
Almost. This is really cool though.
That it is.
Ready? I go first.
Oh, you on, babe?
Come right here.
Ah, okay. Mystery of the Smoky Mountains. The smoke is formed from the millions of trees and plants that live in the Great Smoky Mountains. Plants exhale something called volatile organic compounds, so I didn't know that. VOCs are chemicals that can form vapors. The vapor, created by an abundance of vegetation, comes together to create the fog that gives the mountains their signature smoky look, as seen here. VOCs are also responsible for the fog's blue appearance. When the vapor is released from the area's vegetation, the molecules that make up the gas scatter blue light from the sky, creating a beautiful bluish hue. Huh, that's cool. Kind of explains the how behind it. I wonder then what makes the Smoky Mountains unique. Like, why are these mountains necessarily then more smoky than like the Blue Ridge Mountains or any patch of high density biodiverse mountains in the West? It doesn't really answer that part. Like, why are these uniquely smoky? That's cool to know though. I didn't realize it was the... Do what?
There's a tulip one right there.
Tulip what now?
That's a tulip popular tree.
Okay. White oak, tulip poplar. Are you sure that's a tulip poplar? That one?
Look at the leaf.
Huh.
See how at the top of it?
Oh yeah, you're
Right
right.
there in front of us.
White oak has more rounded leaves. You're right. I don't see white oak around here. Do you, babe? Yeah. A lot
That
of...
one's tulip, that one's tulip.
I know the difference
That's
between
another
white oak and red oak is that red oak has more pointed leaves. Like white oaks, they call it, the way that you're supposed to remember in the Boy Scouts is that the white man had bullets and more round, and their bullets were round, whereas the red man, can't really say it nowadays, can you? Whereas the Native Americans, kind of ruins the analogy, had arrows which are more pointy. So red oak has pointy ends and white oak has rounded. Now that's the thing you know that you have no other use for. Chestnut oak, tulip, poplar, hickory. Now these are things that I guess in theory I can identify. But again, I have no natural use for anymore now that I'm not in the Scouts, and in the sense I don't do a whole lot of outdoor camping.
Ready?
Or camping, period. Oh, guess we're almost done now, aren't we? How about that? And thank you for being patient with me while I video record everything. See, now Mamo can enjoy the forest canopy from the comfort of Casa Libamo.
I know, both of our moms would have trouble with her balance.
They would, and now they have a chance to see it. So yeah, you're welcome, moms. All of the moms are welcome to watch this video. I made a point of keeping my language relatively clean so that this is available for public distribution. Oh, something more about biodiversity. Good to know again. Lots of species up here, and they're very pretty. Moving along. I'd like to continue looking, but we're almost out of stuff to look at, and I may be taxing my lady's patience. What's up, babe?
Look how big those tulip
Ooh,
popular
heavens.
leaves are.
You can make a silly hat with
They're
that.
huge.
But they are. Those are like head-sized leaves. Ah. So yeah. Oop.
Makes sense.
So what do you say? So you want to do it again at nighttime so we can see all the evening prettiness? Yeah, we can do that. Huh. Oh, hey, we were just here. Brought us back to the chairlift. Yeah, cool. Oh. Let's do it again.